I was at Little Dom's with Danny DeVito, and
A can opener?
the waiter who was like taking our order, and it was like Danny DeVito's like, "Oh, how's the chicken parmesan?" I'm like, "It's the size of a manhole cover. You want to split it?" I was going to order the chicken parm too. And he's like, "All right, well, we'll split the chicken parmesan." And the waiter's like, "Uh-huh." And he's got kind of this weird look on his face. Like he's kind of like fidgeting. And he finishes taking the order. It's a big table full of people doing a little project with the DeVito clan. I'm sitting here, rare dinner. I'm eating with Danny DeVito. It's fun. Like waiter's like fidgeting, and he's like, "Uh-huh, yeah. So, okay, so you wanted this and you wanted that." And then he's just like, he goes like, Michael Keaton's here. And, and he just got, wait, what? What I love about it is like, there are Little Dom's every day almost. The staff there, it's a fancy place. There's a lot of celebrities come through.
So he wasn't nervous about you and Danny DeVito. He was nervous that Michael Keaton was sitting right over there.
Because Batman was in the same restaurant as the Penguin is.
Oh,
and so the waiter was like, I mean, it's like the waiters there are like, they know better than to like they're not they for all they know they're gonna get like yelled at, fired, who knows, like for, you know, Los Angeles in general has a culture of you're supposed to treat famous people like ghosts, you know, you're not supposed to, because they dress funny and they have unfinished business. But the more you acknowledge them, the more it's like, what are you, a tourist? Like, get out of here. Especially if you're like your server at like a place where there's like traffic with celebrities. Like, I imagine your manager would be like, "What fucking Kristen Dunst come through here and you fucking like asked her for a selfie, you piece of shit. That was the first famous person that ever came in this restaurant. She could have turned into 3 famous people, but you chased her off. You smothered her." You know, I imagine that's what it's like, that there's that culture unconsciously or not. And so it was just like extra funny for him because he was clearly the irony was too much for him. He wasn't like star fucking. He was like, "Oh, Michael Keaton's here. It's too much. I can't handle this." Like the fucking, and I was like, whoa.
If Christopher Walken walked in, that'd be fucking, forget about it.
And then Danny DeVito's like, maybe I'll go talk to him later. Like he's like, all right, fine, baller. And then later on, here comes Michael Keaton, and like, and I was like, whoa. You know?
Yeah.
Like
I thought we settled this.
Yeah, like, guys, not here. and then Michael Keaton he's carrying a toddler,
but not his own.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, there was a screaming woman like saying, "Stop that famous man.
Stop that Batman.
He's got my toddler.
Batman stole my baby."
His is kind of like hoisting, like a very, very like confident like dad thing where you got the kid like kind of sitting on your bicep kind of thing, like, you know, like kids like kind of just, you know, situated on the one arm, and he's carrying him, and then I think he was yes-anding my bit of like whoa, you know, and he kind of like, Michael Keaton kind of looked at Danny, and then like he kind of went and I just thought it was so funny. It was like, I really don't say this disparagingly. I'm like, God, to get so old and to have such a full life that you're like, you played Batman and you just kind of forgot what Batman is. like he's just like, maybe it's like Godzilla. I don't know. Oh yeah, we fought in a movie. And Danny DeVito did the same thing, like, I was like, these guys don't know. They for all they know, they were the Mummy and like fucking Frankenberry. Like they don't. They're just happy to see each other.
Mummy and Frankenberry. That's the best.
But then the crazy thing is, like, then the 2 famous people, they got, you know, they talk to each other, but it's like table full of people that were all participating in the joke like a spectacle. But then you have to kind of like just stare at the table and wait for them to finish talking, because you can't, you're not friends, you don't know these people, He just then they just talk about God knows what, and yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, and then Jim Rash was there from Community. He was outside in the front, and Levy's like, Jim Rash is here, and I was like, ah.
That should be the new thing, no matter who you meet. You see an ex-girlfriend.
By the way, not to be this guy, but just to report in, like, Michael Keaton looks fantastic.
Yeah.
He's out there looking fantastic right now.
He was Birdman.
How did Jim Rash look?
He looked good at Birdman. Yeah, you're right. I mean, he's just out there looking good. Jim Rash is like, a little sketchy.
I heard he's gotten jacked.
No, he did look. Yeah, he looked like he's probably. I mean, he always was pretty fit.
I believe it. I don't believe it.
He was with, I believe, his writing partner,
Matt.
And they were. And he was telling me about the project they just finished doing, which I'll assume I'm not allowed to talk about, but whatever. I don't know. It sounded exciting. Whatever. This has been the celebrity. I got excited. I forgot I was at a restaurant with the fucking Batman and the Penguin.
Yeah, I saw you recently. You didn't tell me this story.
I mean, what a way. It was like everything in me. It was like, God damn it. Do you fucking like what a wasted, you can't though. I can't. I could. It wasn't impossible to be like, guys, I hate to do it, but could I get a photo, and like be separating them and. It's just what an Instagram. That would have been what we call a golden gram. You guys would have loved that on my Instagram. You would have given it a heart.
Yeah, that's why you're an influencer.
Yeah, yeah. You never know when you're gonna get one of those. Oh, look at that! I know that guy. That's Batman.
Right.
Oh, there he is. There's the Penguin. Oh, look who's in the middle. Oh, so and so.
I've been watching the Berries. I love Barry. On HBO. It's a great show. And years ago, I was at an airport. Maybe I've said this before. And somebody walked up to Henry Winkler, who was just waiting for his plane, like at the gate, sitting in the chair. And somebody said, Mr. Winkler, I'm a big fan. Can I get a photo? And he goes, no. I was like, that's the best. Like, he wasn't mean about it. He was very polite, like, no. Like, I'm happily not taking a photo with you. What's the one? Malcolm McDowell. I was in the airport with. Have I told this one on the show? Malcolm McDowell from fucking Clockwork Orange and what? Entourage. I think I don't know that, but Malcolm McDowell we're in Calgary Airport, and he was like looking at magazines at the bookstore place that has crap, books and magazines and M&Ms and whatnot, and a guy walks up like a youngish, kind of fanboy and comes up, Mr. McDowell, I'm a huge fan of yours. Can I please get a photo or an autograph? And he goes, no. And the fucking kid just just fucking boned out. And I was like I was watching this go down like, wow, that was fucking harsh. I've told the story before. You must stop me.
You may have, but it's not.
But then it's the cowboy hats, because in Calgary Stampede, they give you the cowboy hats. So we done a show, and if you're a performer in Calgary, the Chamber of Commerce gives you a white Stetson hat with a maple leaf on it, and it's a big symbol of honor from Calgary. So me, Greg Proops, Ryan Stiles, Chip Essen, we all have our hats. And we're all getting on the same plane together, and Malcolm McDowell's in front of me, and he has his hat too. So we're all loading into first class. We've all got cowboy hats. I must have told the story before.
I bet you did, but it's like, I don't know. It's so long ago, I don't remember. If we both forget, then who cares?
Yeah, but let the audience decide.
Well, but they're helpless. They're hostages. I mean, let them sit there and remember. Why don't you marry remembering stuff?
You should have took a picture. So we're getting on the plane, and he's in front of me. I'm number 2 getting on, and he's got his cowboy hat, and he's just told this poor kid to bone out for politely asking for interaction with Malcolm McDowell, and he didn't dig it. And so he's in front of me, and we're waiting to get on sit in our seats, and he's in row 1, and I'm in row 2, and he's putting his hat up in the bin, and I go, oh, I see you've got a hat too. I just trying to find a way to talk to him. And he goes, oh, yes, Yes, I see you've got yours as well. How did you get yours? I go, well, I said, I'm wearing like skinny jeans and like a Motley Crue shirt. Like and I said, well, I'm a professional bull rider. And he goes, you are?
Right. Okay, now I remember this.
Right. And I go, no. And he goes, oh, I wish you wouldn't have said that. He would have been so happy that I was a professional bull rider.
He wanted to eat that Joe Pantoliano steak.
What?
Matrix reference.
Oh, wow. That's you lost me on that one. But no, I got you. The steak was more delicious.
Yeah.
And then we watched him overact while he was learning his lines for Entourage the whole flight home.
I wonder what it takes anecdotally, because I think to myself, like what would it take to ever arrive at a place where someone, acknowledging like recognition of you, somebody being like, hey, look, there's Dan Harmon in line at Fry's, which I'm like, what would it take to make that so fucking like that you would be like, no, I know the answer. Like, I'm not an actor, and obviously,
have you never done that? Have you ever been in a bad mood and somebody walked up and wanted some interaction and you said,
never, ever?
Go away?
I mean, I've only been. I think we've talked about this before. There's only been like probably 2 instances in my entire life of anyone ever talking to me like in that context, and it was the person was, look, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the fucking autograph guys that sometimes like come out here, and I'm sorry if you're in the audience, because if you are, then I misjudge you, because part of why I don't like them is I don't even think they come into the fucking show. I don't think they really give a fuck, and they strike this tone of like that's based on the shared culture we all have, which is you should be grateful for somebody to want your autograph, which you should, but like they build on that mythology and use the same and go like at festivals and stuff, there's people like they don't know who you are. They just like they get like some heads up about who you are. Like they're just there to like collect these piles of fucking signatures. They don't give a shit, and then that's fine too. But like the way that they try to like they play into your guilt. Like they go like, come on man, I've been out here all day. Like they say shit that like is so inverse to like, come on, man. Fuck you. You can't high road me and it's like that. That's it. I mean, it's people that are disingenuous. Nobody that's like hat in hand. And I told the story of that guy at the billiards place that like did everything wrong, but I still wasn't mean to him ever. It was just I just like made fun of him on the show like later, but because he didn't really know who I was. He thought I was Justin, and he didn't like whatever. But it's still. I'm truly curious, like, because I'm sure the answer is like really wonderful. Like, what is it that happens to the Barbara Streisands of the world, the Malcolm McDowell's? Like, what stories do they have about people just there must be horrible things that have happened to them because they allowed. Somebody
I know went up to like George Harrison at the airport, LAX, and he was eating breakfast, and he walked up and said, "Mr. Harrison, can I get an autograph?" And he goes, "No." Like I'm fucking having breakfast. Like you don't get to walk up and interrupt every.
By the way, I have 3 coworkers, and one of them got shot doing this.
Eating breakfast, yeah.
Like 25% of the people that do what I do die this way. You're not catching me stoked ever.
Spencer, how much do you get rumbled for being Spencer walking down the road?
Not really, pretty rarely.
Is it comfortable or uncomfortable for you when that happens?
I'm fine with it. It's great. You know, the thing about pictures, I always tell people who are awkward, like the thing about pictures and autographs is they really frame the interaction. You know what they want, you know when they have it, and they know that they can now leave satisfied. Whereas if they don't ask for that, they kind of just like orbit and say things like, "Oh, I'm so nervous, I don't know what to say. You probably think I'm a loser." And it's like, well, you're not giving me a lot of other options. Like, I guess I do. Okay. But, I mean, and it's fine to talk to people too, but it's just like, but when you ask for an autograph, it's like, yeah, then you can shoot the shit or something. But then they're like, oh yeah, now I have my autograph. I'm good to go. And so that's always great. But it's very rare for I don't know, for people, sometimes people just want to ask a lot of questions and it seems like they're just searching for questions to ask. And that's not always the best, but even that's not bad. The worst time I had was like this really drunk guy, I want to say in Chicago or something, that was like no joke wanting me to like get in on his business opportunity, like wanted me to buy a timeshare or some shit. It's like, I don't want any of this. And there's other people that want to talk to me too. And I want to talk to them and I don't want to buy your timeshare or whatever, that was the worst, but it's always really great. I work with this guy who said, I don't know, it was like one of these Beatle guys. He worked with one of these Beatle guys in Britain, and he was drawing a little doodle.
Sorry.
Yeah,
when you say Beatle guys, are we talking about Ringo Starr? What's going on here?
Yeah, it might have been George Harrison. I don't know. It's one of these Beatle guys, right?
You don't know. You worked with one of them?
No, I worked with a guy who worked with the guy who worked with the Beatle guy.
So a Beatle guy? Okay.
Yeah, so I would have remembered if I worked with a Beatle guy.
Right. It would have been your job to remember. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. But he was like drawing a picture, and then he put it down. And then like one of his assistants came and took the picture and put it into a folder and like whisked it away. And he was like, why did that just happen? And he's like, well, these people stole my lyrics out of my car, and they're in a museum and they won't give them back now. So now I have this guy, and he takes all the stuff I touch and he photocopies it and keeps it away from people. And that's like a level of fame where you probably are just like, I mean, your whole worldview must be upside down just because it's like people will just fuck with your shit.
That was Paul McCartney for sure.
It might have been Paul McCartney. Yeah.
I told this story when I was at South by, and I was on the same flight as Paget Brewster, and there were people waiting outside the airport for her, which was a different level. It was like not just waiting outside the airport because there's celebrities coming around because it's South by, but they had like shit that was Paget Brewster related. But then there were also people that were like, no, they had a bunch of blank pieces of paper, photo paper, like glossy paper, which by fucking, when you sign photo paper, it's like nails on chalkboard. It's like squeaky, like freak. I don't know. Like we'll talk about unrelatable, Harmon. What the fuck? But like I remember somebody was like, oh, you too. Can I get you thing? Like it was just like throwing me a bone, like because there's just blank things. And then I walked into the airport. I'm like, they acted like they thought I was famous because I was with you. And she's like, yeah, but you know what? Those people, they make me sign those blank pieces of photo paper, and then they print fake nudes on them.
Yeah.
And then a fake nude signed by Paget? What? That just blows my. That's almost too hilarious to be abuse. Like because it's just like, well, oh look, I mean, it's like what? Like you're selling that? Like, look, she signed. Is it like a troll thing? Like
it sounds like probably the intent is like she did it for someone she was like intimate with, and it's like stolen. It's like, oh, this was a real thing. She sent her boyfriend or something.
Yeah. She also did say that like she said she tends to get like pulled aside at TSA checkpoints because she said like because she was on this like Criminal Minds show or whatever like
created by me.
The TSA people are like really into these certain mainstream crime dramas, and like they always recognize her. And she said an inordinate that they'll pull
pat her down.
Yeah, and it's like they're not. I don't think she would want me to imply that they're doing it so that they can touch her. It's more like they want to take her aside and like then tell her they're a big fan. It's not.
They're not going down and giving her the full business of like the pat down.
I think it's kind of like special. Can I check your bag? Like thing, and then it's like, by the way, can I get a selfie? Like, because I would hate to imply in this climate, like like you need to take that shit seriously. Like this idea of like that wasn't part of the idea. Was that they were doing it to grope. It was much more, but it's still fucking crazy. The idea that they're like, oh yeah, random spot check. I think your bag smells like explosives. So can you come over here? By the way, big fan, cha-ching. like, yeah. I mean, you expect more from the TSA.